And we're live.
Is live. Welcome, officially welcoming you to the Cooking with Dorothy show. I almost called it the DVD show. Gotta say, it's a little bit weird not having Drew here by my side, but he is not absent. He is behind the camera. So Drew's gonna be working the cameras. He's gonna be on the computer answering questions.
Hey guys.
He's there. Can't get rid of that guy.
Still here.
But, so we're super excited, both Drew and I. Cooking with Dorothy has been an idea for a long time coming. So we're super excited that it's finally here and we're launching our Cooking with Dorothy. This is going to be a 6-part series. So this is week 1 of 6, and we are whipping up some Complete Truth protein balls tonight. So this show is relaxed. You know, Drew and I were not such serious people. But our show is going to be really relaxed style. We want you guys to feel free to interact with us. Tune in, tell us you're here, so we can give you a hi. If you have questions throughout the show, we're here to talk and converse with you, answer questions, have conversation with you. So make sure that if something comes up, you write into us and let us know. What else, Drew? I mentioned that the recipe tonight is Complete Truth protein balls. So if you didn't receive the email with the recipe, it's because you didn't subscribe. So we'll put a link in the comments, and then you can subscribe to the Cooking with Dorothy show. And what this is going to do for you, it's going to give you a preview of the recipe we're making. So this morning we sent it out. I know it was a little bit late, guys. We're going to try to be more on top of that and send it out earlier for you to have the recipe a couple days before the show airs. And that way you can get ingredients and everything prepared if you want to cook along with me. If you don't want to cook along and just watch, that's fine too. And then you can make your own later.
Allie paused.
Hey, Allie!
She said, hey guys, congrats on your show, Dorothy.
Thank you, Allie. I know Allie's whipped these protein balls up before, so nothing new to you, Allie. So what else we got going on tonight? In addition to making the protein balls, we do have a copy of Detoxify Yourself up for grabs in a draw. So if you stick around to the end of the show, we'll be giving away Detoxify Yourself, written by Drew Tadia.
Dun dun dun! I can't even get in the camera.
Well, he could if he wanted to, but I would steal my thunder if he did. You stay back there. So Detoxify Yourself is a 30-day meal plan in case you're not sure. Drew wrote this book, and it's mainly whole food diet, and it takes you through 30 days complete with recipes, grocery shopping lists, all that you need to succeed throughout the 30 days. In the beginning of the book, he goes through all kinds of ways to detoxify your body inside and outside. So not only what we were putting in our bodies through food, but what we're putting on our bodies as well. So if you haven't had a chance to read this one yet, it's a must read.
So we'll announce the winner in the next show.
Oh, not at the end of the show.
Right.
Okay.
Well, if they stick around till the end, they get entered into the...
All right, thanks for clearing that detail up, Manager Drew.
And then we had, so Allie just said, can't stay, but I'll watch later. Love those protein balls.
Awesome, Allie. Thanks for tuning in, and I'm happy to hear you liking your protein balls.
And then Trudy said, there you are.
About you?
Well, probably not about me.
About me?
Probably about you.
Hi, Trudy. Should we get started?
I think that's what they came here for.
Okay, we'll get started with our Complete Truth protein balls. So, first I'm going to go over the ingredients with you guys. So if you are in your own kitchen and want to grab ingredients as I'm talking about them, that's fine. So I went ahead and measured all the ingredients ahead of time because I didn't think you guys wanted to watch me pour things and measure things. I didn't want to put you to sleep watching me do that. And also, I'm kind of messy, so I'm not like a professional chef here. I am good at the recipe making, but I'm just a regular person like you guys at home, so I get a little messy. You'll find out here soon enough. But what I've got to start off with in my mixing bowl here is 1 cup of rolled oats. So if gluten gluten is an issue for you, make sure that you're buying oats that are gluten-free, all right? And on the oats label, it should just be, you want a better quality oat so it digests nice and easily for you. So make sure on the ingredient label when you're buying your oats, it says oats. Sometimes in certain oatmeals and things, they add all kinds of flavoring and sugars. Stay away from those ones and just get the regular rolled oats. We've used quick oats in this recipe before as well. This gives a little bit of a different texture. In with the oats, I've already measured a half a cup of peanut butter. Peanut butter, you want to make sure it's natural peanut butter. Again, read your ingredient label. Make sure it says just peanuts. A lot of conventional peanut butters have all kinds of other toxic ingredients in it. And you know what? This is a funny conversation we have with a lot of people. How do you stir your natural peanut butter? Because it's so messy, but if it's a natural peanut butter, the oil is supposed to separate on the top. So that's how you'll know it's a natural peanut butter. They actually put chemicals in the conventional peanut butters so that the oil doesn't separate. So stay away from those ones. Laying the peanut butter on its side in your cupboard will help mix it, or upside down before you open it. You don't want to have leaky peanut butter all over the cupboard. So that will help mix it a bit as well before you open it and stir it. And then here on my plate, Drew, can you guys see what's on my plate here? I'm a little bit nervous to pick it up because there's honey here, but I'll try my best. So we've got honey. So you'll want to find preferably a better quality raw unpasteurized honey. There's tons of local honey farms in and around the Olds area, or where we live, hometown. You can see right now that we're not in our Olds home. We're actually at Redondo Beach, LA, in our beach house, our beach home here. So that's why the kitchen does look a little bit different. What else do I have on the plate here? We have our Complete Truth protein. I'm going to save that one till last. So we have half a cup of Complete Truth protein here, and then our chocolate chips. Chocolate chips is a tough one because, again, ingredients, usually there's a long list of ingredients on the back of a bag of chocolate chips. A couple of brands to keep in mind. There's an Enjoy Life brand that has only 1 or 2 ingredients in their chocolate chips. And then there's another one, I think it's called Cameo or something like that. But take a look at your health food store for chocolate chips that are a bit cleaner, alright? And then we have some vanilla. Make sure it's the pure vanilla extract and not the artificial one. And then Complete Truth protein is the main ingredient in the protein balls. So this is the meat and potatoes of the Complete Truth protein balls, obviously. But this is where a lot of most of your nutrients is going to come from. If you're not familiar with Complete Truth protein, it's a whole food supplement. In this brand, this black bag's for baking. So all that we have in there is quinoa and hemp hearts. That's it. So we grind those up into flour or powder that you can use in replacement of conventional flour. It's going to help you gain energy, and it's also going to help with digestion as well. So that's why we suggest putting this in your baking. And muffins and cookies, it's a nice substitute for gluten-free if gluten's an issue for you. And it rises up nicely. It tastes good in baking as well, because I know gluten-free flours can be so tricky. Right now, we have our baking one on special as well. So for you guys, thanks as a thank you for tuning in, we have Complete Truth protein on for a special as well. So if you have any questions about Complete Truth protein, feel free to let us know in the comments.
Trudy said, got my ingredients.
Awesome, Trudy. Are you all set? We're just about ready to rock and roll and whip these up.
Jane said, have to go to bed. 10 o'clock here. We'll watch later.
Oh, wow. 10 o'clock. I guess it's bedtime, Mom. You'll have to tune in the morning, Mom, and catch the rest of the show. Actually, my mom has me make these for her. So, let's get whipping them up here. So I've already have the oats and the peanut butter in here already. And you know what's nice about these is that there's not a particular order, really, that you have to put them in, put the ingredients in. You can just throw them on in any order. So that's half a cup of CTP, 1 cup of the oats, half a cup of peanut butter. Honey, we have 1/3 of a cup. And, you know, it's interchangeable. The sweetener is interchangeable, honey and maple syrup. So I know some people, I made them once from a friend of mine with maple syrup. And then and of course she loved them because who doesn't like complete truth protein balls? But then I made hers with maple syrup. And then she went and made her own with honey. And she's like, I did something wrong. They didn't taste the same. And I told her, well, I use maple syrup in those ones. And she actually preferred the maple syrup over the honey. So you could use a maple syrup as well. It's just preference and taste. It's going to be the same measurement. All right. So 1/3 of a cup of honey or maple syrup. Doesn't matter.
We got Trudy on here. She said, I gave my girl 20 minutes of tablet time so I could watch for a little bit.
Woo! Awesome, Trudy. Thanks for tuning in. So I'm just going to give these a little stir. It's got the honey, the oats, the complete food protein, and the peanut butter in there. I'm going to add my vanilla, so just a teaspoon of vanilla. The great thing with these is you can pretty much add whatever you want. So you could add some cinnamon in there, some nuts, some seeds, anything you want. The recipe has chocolate chips. Now the recipe calls for 1/2 cup of chocolate chips. Drew finds that a little bit much, don't you, Drew?
I do.
So I'm putting in today 1/4 cup. So just if it's too sweet with 1/2 cup of chocolate chips, then you can reduce it to whatever. I wouldn't suggest going over 1/2 cup. I think then it would be way too many. But I'm just going to sprinkle the chocolate chips in there. I put 1/4 cup in there. And then the recipe does suggest to chill it before you roll them. It's a good idea because then it's not so sticky when you go and roll them. But I'm not going to make you wait around for 15 minutes while these chill in the fridge.
James said, maple syrup. Always extra maple.
Maple syrup's the best. And he's in a place where you can get an abundance of maple syrup, eh, James? New Brunswick. We're actually fortunate because my parents send us maple syrup from New Brunswick. Alright, so as you can see, it doesn't take a whole lot to get these all mixed up here. And it is pretty sticky, so that's why you'll want to chill it for about 15-20 minutes before you roll them. But you're going to see in a second how it's going to be a sticky mess on my hands. And you will avoid that if you chill them first. So just pop them in. Depending on the consistency of your peanut butter, natural peanut butter is a bit challenging sometimes because sometimes it's runnier and sometimes it's a bit harder. So first tip would be to stir your peanut butter really well. Get in there to the bottom and really stir up those bottom chunks so it's nice and creamy and smooth. But if you're finding the mixture a bit too dry, you can just put a little bit of water. So a teaspoon or a couple teaspoons of water in there to make it a bit less dry. What's the opposite of dry? Wet.
Wet.
Good thing Drew's here.
Ruby said always reduce the chocolate chips as well.
Nice, Ruby. We're like, yes.
I think you would have extra chocolate chips. It's up to you. Trudy said, oh, you meant Ruby. I'm not sure what you meant. Trudy. Ruby.
Ruby, Trudy.
So, Trudy said, can I double, triple, quadruple the recipe?
Oh, that is a great question, Trudy. Thanks for asking. It's actually like we suggest to double it or triple it. this is one batch, right? So if you are making them, you may as well do a double batch, and then they freeze really nice, so you can throw your extras in the freezer and have them on hand. And that way you're only doing the work once for two batches. I've made these, Trudy, I was just thinking about your girls. I've made these with my students at school as well. It's a really super easy one for kids to do. And they can help you roll them up as well, and which is my least favorite part of protein balls, but it's not that bad, rolling them up. Just a reminder, if you're sticking around to the end of the show, Detoxify Yourself is up for grabs. We're going to announce in the next show, next week, the winner of Detoxify Yourself. So make sure you stick around till the end, and we'll enter your name into a draw for that one. I'm just going to give it one last stir here.
Trudy says, does it mix better with my hands?
Oh, that's a good question, Trudy. You let us know. You mean instead of the spoon? I'm assuming she means instead of mixing with the spatula. You could try and mix with your hands, but I think it would be awfully, sticky. But you could try it. I've never done that before, so I'm not sure. I've always just mixed with my spatula, and it's worked out pretty good. But if you're having some difficulty and want to try it out with your hands, I don't see a problem with that at all. To roll them into balls, you're just going to use a tablespoon. And you know what? We make for our markets the sample sizes, a teaspoon, and they're kind of handy too. They're smaller than the tablespoon size, obviously, right? But they're kind of nice too. They're kind of like more bite-sized. So, tablespoon amount, and then you're going to see these ones are pretty sticky because I haven't chilled them. But you can roll them in the palm of your hand. What's nice is you can dress the protein balls up. So I put some hemp seeds here on my cutting board. I'm just going to roll the protein ball in the hemp seeds. And that's going to give it an extra little pop of nutrients right there.
Ruby said the kids have done it without their hands, and it's a mess. The kids have done it without their hands, and it's a mess.
Oh, the kids could mix it with their hands. Is that what you mean?
I don't know.
Let us know, Ruby.
You mean they've done it with their hands, Ruby? Not really sure. Help us out.
So the size, Drew always says I make mine way too big. Guess I get a little excited. But the size should be a nice bite size, and then for portion, if they're this size, like the tablespoon size, a snack portion would be 2 balls. And if you're making the smaller version, I would say 3 or 4 balls. I'll make you a small version so you can see the difference. But if I take my tablespoon size and make a miniature protein ball, that'd be nice for the kids too to have a smaller one. And then you can roll those into the hemp seeds as well. And see, it's a bit smaller. So we have a tablespoon size and then a teaspoon size. So it's kind of up to you the size that you want. Of course, you get more with the teaspoon size than the tablespoon size. But probably 3 or 4 of these ones would be a serving, and then 1 or 2. And pair that with a piece of fruit, for example. You got yourself a nice energy-powered snack right there. As far as rolling them up, you can get so creative. We've seen people roll them in coconut flakes before. Cacao powder's nice. It gives a little chocolatey taste. Hemp seeds, anything. You can add into the mixture as well. You can add in dried fruit. You can add in nuts, seeds, and really dress them up and make them different every time. We have a couple of different recipes on our website as well. We've done a special protein ball for Valentine's Day with raspberries in it. It was super delicious. St. Patrick's Day we did green protein balls. Christmas, we did peppermint chocolate protein balls, and those are all on our website. So you just go trueformlife.com, and in our search bar, you could put in protein balls, and all of the different protein balls that we have, all the different varieties will pop up there for you. Or just click the recipe tab as well, and that'll bring you to all of our recipes. So that's what I like so much about this recipe, is how versatile it is, because this is just the base of the recipe, and then you can really make it your own. It's quick, it's easy, it's simple. So, there's really time. You can make time, 5 minutes about to make it, all it takes to make the recipe. So, quick, easy, simple, nutritious, and delicious.
Ruby said my phone changes the word. She meant with. My kids have done it with their hands, and it was a mess.
Oh, yeah. I can see that because it's pretty sticky, right? Because you got honey, got peanut butter. Ooh, wouldn't that look nice, like all over honey peanut butter hands? I bet they enjoyed like licking it off their hands. But the honey peanut butter would taste good. So that's a wrap with the recipe. It'll make you, that's one batch, so it'll make you a good amount of balls. Of course, if you make the smaller teaspoon size, you're going to get a whole bunch more balls than if you make the big ones. I think that's great as well. I know we're into summer, but it's great for school snacks as well. And storing, I didn't talk about storing your protein balls. So make sure you store them in the fridge or freezer, because of course we don't put any preservatives into our baking, or our complete truth protein doesn't have preservatives either. So make sure that you store it in the fridge or freezer, keep it cool. And I sometimes sneak into the freezer and just pop one in cold. Oh, they're really good cold too. Like out of the freezer, they're pretty good that way too. So I think that's it, guys. You can see I really love this recipe for how quick and easy it is. You guys saw right now how fast it is just to throw all the ingredients in a bowl. There's no baking. So it's nice for summer because it's hot. So it's nice. You don't have to turn the oven on. It's easy, so you can make it with the kids as well. They can help you roll if they're old enough. That some of the older kids can help you roll the balls. And then they store really nicely in the fridge or freezer, so you can just go in and grab and go. So we usually pair ours with a piece of fruit or something to make a complete snack on the go. They travel pretty well in containers as well. So if you want to throw some in a container, off you go for a picnic or for the day, summer adventures, you've got yourself a nice, healthy snack.
Sandy just jumped on there. She said, I just got on. Hello.
Hey Sandy, thanks for joining us. We're just wrapping up our protein ball demo, but all I did, Sandy, was put honey, peanut butter, oats, complete truth protein, a little bit of vanilla, and some chocolate chips. Mix that all up. You can see the batter here. And then we just rolled them up, Sandy, and made ourselves some nice complete truth protein balls. I always want to say energy balls because, once people start using complete truth protein, that's the first thing they always tell us is, whoa, I can't believe how much energy I have. And it's because complete truth protein is just food. It's hemp seeds and quinoa. And so it's packed full of nutritious. It's packed full of nutrient-dense foods that our body can absorb and utilize and turn into energy. So there we have it, Cindy. Our complete truth protein ball.
James said, Brandon and Justin eat them faster than Ronaldin can make them. Thanks, Dorothy, for the awesome recipe.
That's awesome, James. I love that. Great for teenagers, too. Keep those, I remember, because I had two older brothers, but as teenagers, I couldn't believe the amount of food that teenage boys eat. Drew, I'm sure you ate a lot, too, of food. So it's nice to have these on hand to keep them full and satisfied. They're so delicious. I mean, honey and peanut butter, can't go wrong, right? All right. So I think we will wrap it up there. If you have any more questions, you can ask us in the feed or ask us online.
Got a thumbs up from Jam.
Hey Jam, thanks for tuning in. I'm all full of seeds, hemp seeds, and what else? Peanut butter and honey. After the camera is off, I'm gonna lick my fingers.
So tell them about. Oh, Rhonda just jumped in here, right, Rhonda?
Hey Rhonda, how's it going? We just made some Complete Truth protein balls.
Nice to have one of our monthly members jump in here.
Yeah, Rhonda's been with us for quite some time in our monthly membership. Always rocking her green juice and her yummy meals. And Rhonda, you know what the protein balls are all about. So we just did a demo of those, Rhonda. And I'm sure Drew will have these eaten up before the camera's off.
No question. So leave the word if you're watching right now, leave the word detoxify in the comments.
So if you're still watching, that way we can enter you into the draw. So if you're still watching, type in the comments detox or detoxify?
Detoxify for detoxify yourself.
Detoxify for detoxify yourself. So enter the word detoxify in the comments and we will enter your name into the draw. We'll announce the winner of the book on the next show, which will be next Tuesday, 7 p.m. Mountain Time. And we are going to be whipping up some cookies next week, some peanut butter cookies. Another one that I love because I think it has 5 ingredients. So simple, so easy to make. And, we all want delicious snacks. So why not make them healthy, right? So we'll catch you on the next show, next Tuesday. We'll announce the winner there. If you want some Complete Truth protein to whip up your own protein balls at home, and you don't have any Complete Truth protein, let us know, and we can offer you a discount for tuning in to the show. We'll offer you a discount on the Complete Truth protein.
Is that the market on Thursdays?
That's right. If you're in the Olds area, Olds, Alberta, we go to the market on Thursdays from 3:30 to 6:30. You can pick up Complete Truth protein there for our show specials as well. And
samples?
Dawn always whips up. Well, she whips up a variety of different things, but the protein balls are usually for sample, or the peanut butter cookies. Sometimes she does muffins. So you can stop on by the old farmers market at the Cow Palace and taste it out before you buy it.
James said, "Great show tonight, Dorothy. Well done."
Thank you, James. I appreciate that. It's always nice to hear positive feedback. We're super excited to get this series going. So we will, by the end of it, you will have 6 different recipes. We're focusing this 6-week series, we're focusing on CPP snacks. We did the protein balls tonight, and then next week we'll do the cookies. So Complete Truth protein peanut butter cookies. So
this Trudy said, "Hi, this is Riley. My mom's hands are very sticky and messy making this."
Hey, Riley.
And then we had Rhonda. Let me read Rhonda's here. She says, "Hi, beautiful. Balls are amazing. Protein balls are amazing. As you know, Pat eats all the good stuff as fast as I can make it. So glad I caught up with you."
Aw, yes, I hear that a lot from women, and that their better halves, their husbands, eat all of the baking before they can even eat it. So one of the ladies that buys Complete Truth protein frequently, she told me, I actually work with her, and she told me that she has to make 2 different batches. She makes her husband a batch for him, and then she makes her own batch, and when he finishes his batch of protein balls, she's like, these ones are mine. So maybe that's something to consider, Rhonda. You make Pat a batch for him, and then you make yourself a batch. You can do that with the kids too.
Sandy said, "Can you freeze them?"
Oh yes, Sandy. Yeah, that's a very good question on storing your baking. You want to make sure that it's stored in the fridge or freezer. They freeze really nice. Actually, one time we've had some at the back of the freezer that were frozen for over a month, and they were still quite delicious. So they'll keep nicely in the freezer. Just put them in a nice airtight container.
Ruby said, I need more CTP, please. I'll message you tomorrow to place my order.
Awesome! We'd be happy to send you some. And you know, something cool that Drew and I are doing right now with CTP, we're super excited about too, is we are actually doing Buy a Bag, Feed a Family project with our CTP this month. So we have a goal of 50 bags to sell for this month. And if we reach that goal of selling 50 bags, then we are going to feed a family in our local community at dinner. So we'll have to, we're still on the idea of how that's going to play out, but we do work with a couple local churches in town that helps us, recognize families in need and things like that. We're not sure if we'll prepare that meal for them or drop off a box of food, but that's a current project we are working on. So if you'd like to participate, all you need to do is buy a bag of our Complete Truth protein. When we hit that 50 mark bag, our goal is to hit the 50 mark in July. So if we hit that by the end of July, then we're going to feed a local family.
We're at about 10 bags, so we got some work to do.
We do have a lot of work to do. July's been a little slow. Generally, health and fitness slows down a bit in the summer. So that didn't come to a surprise, but we do have some work to do. 10 bags for us. So 40 more, folks. Let's feed a family.
Still got 2 weeks, so we're doing all right.
Yeah.
And then, so tell them, Ruby said that's an amazing thing to do. Thanks so much,
Thanks, Ruby.
Tell them, just to wrap things up here, about our Friday shows for...
Sure. So Fridays we go live on the True Form page as well. Did I say that right?
Yep, yeah. Friday morning.
Friday mornings at, remind me, 7:30?
a.m.
7:30 a.m. Mountain Time. We go live on the True Form page. And we just have a live show, very interactive show. We have usually a topic that we talk about, health and fitness related. And then you can tune in. We have prizes going on in there as well, usually weekly prizes. And it's a chance for us to connect with you guys and answer questions and interact and really get to know you guys, because without viewers like you, Drew and I wouldn't be able to run our business. So we so much appreciate you guys tuning in and following along and all your support. All your likes, your shares, your comments on social media help us out so much. Your purchases with Complete Truth Protein. And it's funny because I can remember when Complete Truth Protein first came to be, and Drew and I used to get so excited for our first few orders. And it's interesting because we still get that excited when we get orders coming in. And so we so much appreciate your support with everything that we do. So Friday mornings is like a sit down with Drew and I, 7:30 a.m. before we go to work, Q&A kind of style.
We usually have a gift surprises as well.
Yeah, we usually have gift surprises to give away for those of you who tune in and stick around to the end.
Okay, so just lastly, everyone needs to subscribe to the newsletter so they can stay updated.
Yeah, good thing Drew's back here reminding me of everything I have to say.
She have big cue cards.
He should have cue cards. But it does feel weird without him beside me, so it's nice that he could jump in and help me out here. So next week we are making the cookies, so peanut butter cookies, Complete Truth Protein style. To get that recipe before the show, so you're all set up with what you need, subscribe by following the link. Drew, are you posting the link?
I'll put in the comments below.
Drew's going to put the link in the comments below. We just need your email address so we have somewhere to send the recipe to, and then you will get that recipe. Also, you're going to do a follow-up, right, with the video?
Yeah, we'll send the video.
So also at the end of each week, each show, we're going to send that off to you in an email as well, so you can tune in.
The complete video of this.
Yeah, what we filmed right now tonight will be sent to your inbox.
Trudy said, got 68 balls. Woohoo!
Woo! You must have did a double batch, hey? And the little balls? Did you do little balls or big balls? You are a rolling machine, Trudy. How'd you roll 68 balls that fast?
I don't know. And then, so just before we wrap things up here, anyone who's still watching, we still have quite a few people. We only had 2 people write in Detoxify. So if you're still watching and you want to be eligible for the giveaway, just detoxify yourself.
Yeah, I can't can't touch the book right now because my hands are sticky. But Detoxify Yourself, just write in the comments, Detoxify will enter you into a draw to win the book, a copy of the book. And we will draw the name of the winner next show. And the next show's next Tuesday, 7 p.m. Mountain Time.
Okay, just real quick here. Trudy said thanks for the motivation to get my duff. Love to watch your videos. Thanks, you two. To get my stuff, maybe? Or
Yes,
is the duff a thing?
Stuff. Hey, Trudy? Help us up.
She said she made a quadruple batch.
Ooh, nice work, Trudy. That's nice to know how many balls you get. 68 from a quadruple batch.
And then Vanda just jumped in here. Hi, Vanda.
Hey, Vanda. Thanks for tuning in. Must be a bit late for you, Vanda, where Vanda's in Ontario.
Must be 3 hours?
Must be 3 hours. Yeah.
9:30. It's
Is
almost
this your
bedtime.
story, Vanda? No, it's not the D&D show. It's the Cooking with Dorothy show.
There we are. We got some more detoxifies coming in here. So
Awesome.
be sure to subscribe to the newsletter and write detoxify in the comments. That way we will put your name into a draw for Detoxify Yourself book.
To win the book. We're drawing that next show. So tune in to Cooking with Dorothy next Tuesday, 7 p.m. Mountain Time. And hopefully we'll pull your name.
Yeah, we'll announce next week.
We'll announce it next week, yeah.
Michelle gave you a thumbs up.
Thanks, Michelle.
Trudy said off my butt is what she meant, not
Oh
duff.
my God.
Not duff. Vanda said get off her duff, which is butt. Oh, is that like a different language? We got Vanda wrote in detoxify, and then Vanda says it's almost bedtime.
Almost.
Alright, we gotta wrap things up
How
here.
many steps you get today, Vanda? Vanda is a stepping queen. Yeah, we'll wrap it up right now. Thanks for tuning in. Like I said earlier, we couldn't do these shows without viewers, so we so much appreciate you tuning in and listening and to what we have to offer. So next week, new recipe. We'll send that the recipe out when you subscribe to our email. You'll get that in your inbox before the show. I think that's it, guys. Enjoy your protein balls. If you have questions or comments, let us know. If you want to get your own bag of CTP, we will be giving discount for people who tuned into the show. So contact us. Let us know you tuned into the show, or we know because we've been talking to you, and we can give you a discount for CTP to make your own protein balls and other snacks and goodness. All right, guys. Have a good night, and we'll catch you on the next show. Bye.